Hey, everybody, Mntdewmania here. Welcome back to. I'm not sure what this is yet, but it could be something. Uh, Remember that last Sunday Seed Showcase I did, and I said this is the original Hillbilly Island way back in 1.2.5 or whatever it was, and I always check it when there's a new update, and this is kind of a cool seed I got. Remember that video? Well, that seed is now here on this server, and Um, I put me a bed down because I've been thinking about this world a lot. This sandy island just it won't leave me alone. And I got to thinking about how can I make some sort of challenge out of this. And I know everybody's done the 100 days hardcore. I couldn't do hardcore if it involved me walking from that side to that side at dark because I'd die about right there. We all know this. Let's not even pretend that I would have a chance of being some fantastic mob hunter because that is not, that ain't me. And we know it. So I thought to myself, how else can I utilize this seed that is intriguing me? And I've come up with some ideas. And it would be adventures I would have to go on to get this to happen, but I think they're unique and they would be fun to do. And I want to see what you guys think about them. I've come up with several challenges, actually. The first one I thought of was I would have to find the rarest mobs. Some of these would be easier than other ones because I do have one, two, three, four, 16. Some of them are they do exist, but the chances of you finding them, now I do not know if these percentages are right, but I have looked at several videos, and this is the closest percentages that I saw, kinda. Everybody, I mean, has their own math or whatever, or where they get their facts from, but if they're different, you let me know, and hey, I know where there's some better facts, or this is why this site is better. Just let me know. I'm just saying this is kind of a video I watched. Okay, so rarest mobs. There is a 2% chance of running across a screaming goat. 1% chance of a spider jockey, which I have seen spider jockeys. 0.75 for a skelly horse. I've never seen lightning strike a horse, but I have seen it strike and there'll be the four horsemen. I have seen that. 0.083 of finding a blue axolotl. I don't mean breeding one, I mean like actually finding one. Okay. A skelly covered with diamond armor. I have seen those. You don't see them much, but I have seen them. This one is the one that intrigues me the most. Maybe I've seen a charge creeper. Never seen a brown mushroom. I don't mean make one. I mean actually, you have a trident. It's got channel on it. The lightning hits the mushroom and it turns brown. I think is how that happens. I don't think I've ever seen one. The pink sheep I know exists because you guys know I love and adore Paul Source Jr., and I have seen him find one. This one is the one that intrigues me because the chances of apparently baby animals do spawn, but the chances of you finding a baby pink sheep before it eats grass and grows, that would be incredible. A brown panda. Brown pandas do happen. A natural snow golem actually involves, I think, a Enderman putting, like, I guess a pumpkin down on snow blocks. I guess it could happen. I don't know how natural, but this is one that cracked me up. And apparently it is a thing, but it is 0.00001% chance a left-handed baby villager nitwit on a chicken jockey in full diamond armor. I it was in the video. I don't know if that is real or not, but I have seen chicken jockeys. I don't remember if I've seen one in full armor, and I certainly don't know if he was left-handed or not. But the one in the video had a sword in his left hand, so I don't know. And then these apparently do happen. A strider with a baby strider can spawn. It'll be on its head. A strider jockey with a zombified piglin on top, and put Herobrine just because I needed the board to be full. Okay, so I thought any one of those could be an adventure by itself, or a challenge by itself, or try to do all of them. Now, here are some of the rarest items. This would be challenge 2. Okay. Large ferns. I did test this myself. I did not know, even if you have silk touch on a pair of shears, it still does not give you a large fern when you cut it. It's 2 ferns. You can only find these in like taiga villages in chests. I did not know this. So that was kind of cool. Heart of the Sea, which means you would have to find a ship with a treasure map in it, which, that's pretty kind of adventure of itself. But I have found those. An enchanted gold apple, those I have found. Of course, the buried treasure. A rabbit spit, I hadn't even considered that. I guess they are kind of rare. Totem of Undying. A sponge. Any mob head. I know, of course, I always think of mob heads as like, wither skeleton. I guess you can get other mob heads. I know you can get the dragon head. I mean, that's kind of down there. I think, I got a sponge twice. Okay, I'll change that to something else. At least one music disc. There is a rare one in the nether at the bastion, whatever thing it is. Something to do with pig step or pig something. Another star, an ink crystal. Dragon's egg. I mean, the ink crystal, you can make those, but it's rare. You got to get like gas tears and stuff like that, which is rare for me. Dragon's breath, a dragon's head, and the elytra. So any one of those could be an adventure, by itself, or as many as you could. We all know I would be dying terribly. This is challenge 3. Rarest structures. An igloo with the villagers in the bottom of it. Not all of them have the villagers in the bottom. Woodland mansion, of course. A swamp hut. They are rarer than they used to be. Desert temple is, they're pretty easy to find. A witch's hut. Those are actually rarer. Jungle temple. They are a little more rare. I put that twice. Sorry. I'll have to change that to something else. An ocean monument, of course. A stronghold. A zombie village. And then a shipwreck in an iceberg. I thought that was kind of cool. And the one that gave me the idea was Brian Croy Dragon. He's doing the one biome challenge, and he found a shipwreck in an iceberg. So I thought that's where that came from. An overworld fossil. I thought that was very intriguing. I know you can find them, like in the nether, in the ash, whatever the biome is. I know they're there. I'm pretty sure they're there. But yeah, I thought it was cool to find. And then, of course, the Ender City, and the Ender City with the pirate ship with the dragon's head on it, which kind of goes hand in hand with that one. Where was that sponge at? Let me get rid of that. I'll think of something else to put there. But yeah, I thought those were cool. And like I said, every one of these could be a challenge within itself, or group them together. Pick the top 5 or something. Then I got to thinking about, okay, well, yeah, but we all know I suck. I mean, So I started coming up with other ideas. A build challenge. I would have to build. This is not all the rules. I would have to build a house in every biome. Every biome. Okay. It has to be at least a chunk big, a 16 by 16. It has to match the biome. I'm not going to build a acacia house in a desert biome. It has to kind of go theme, I guess. I can't just touch up if I find a temple, I can't just touch, okay, the house is done. I have to actually build it. I can't build the same house over and over, just a square. Every house would have to be different. I need at least a garden, at least a chunk big. Um, it has to be decently decorated. I mean, it doesn't have to be B-dubs level, but it has to be more than, okay, there's a crafting table and there's a furnace. I'm done. Um, has to have at least some kind of decent storage area. Must have at least two different animals in a pen, and I'm probably going to do. There's a couple more ideas I have. I was going to put down there, but if you can think of any, put them in the comments below. This is my Mntdewmania Extreme One Chunk Challenge. I've always wanted to do this, and I always talk myself out of it because it sounds stupid. So I've started putting in some rules, and it's all based on the number 16, which is what a chunk is, 16 by 16. So tell me what you guys think. Uh, I had to build a house, one chunk, right? You don't necessarily have to stay in a chunk, but everything has to be work around the chunk. Um, one a garden space, one level high, one chunk, and that's all you get. An animal pen, it can be animals, but I can only ever have 16 animals in it at a time. Doesn't matter what kind, but only 16. Can only have 16 single chests for storage or 8 double chests. Okay. All the stacks in my inventory can only be stacks of 16. I cannot build any structure higher than 16. Can't build down more than 16, like a basement or something. And then there's going to be some more rules for that. So these are kind of some of the ideas I'm working on. So I might even do a poll. I haven't done one in a long time. But first I'll see like if any, comments happen. But yeah, I've been missing Minecraft. And so, like I said, some of these would be, I mean, like finding a pink sheep, that would be a quest within itself. Or a brown panda, or a brown mushroom, or, I mean, some of these are a whole adventure. You would only need to do one. Some of them you could do, I mean, you could do a whole list of stuff, or a top 10 or a top 5, you know. And then some of them are, like I said, one might lead to another one. So yeah, this just some ideas I've been playing with because I really did like the way that my original seed turned out. It's just yeah, I've got to work on some more, but this one is this would be the extreme part of this. I mean, I am talking like I came up with ideas like if I took, let's see, hold on. Um, Come on, where? Like if I took, there would be panes of glass in my inventory, and it would all be covered up except for that bar right there, the hot bar. All these would be full of glass panes. The only thing that would open them up would be to meet a challenge, do one of the challenges, or one of the, um, challenges in Minecraft. And I've already accidentally done a couple of them, so that would attest for, my hotbar or something. I wouldn't count the ones that I've already done because I picked something up or I put a bed down or something like that. But I'm talking that would be it would be stuff like I cannot put down chess. I can't chop down trees. Just anything so out of the ordinary that it's just going to make it insane for me to try and no strip mining. I just had to find stuff naturally in caves or something. Um, and I mean, it is possible for you to get wood without, you know, I can't tear down a village. I can only get what's in the chest or something like that. It is possible to do it, but it would be extremely crazy to even, and I know I'm going to die a lot, so that's not the point of the game. And I'm not trying to, you know, get to the end or get anywhere because we all know I would suck. But just something just crazy, not going into hardcore, but making it hard, just for that reason. So anyway, the sun's going down, so I'm going to get off here. But tell me what you think. If you have any more ideas, if you think that the challenges sound fun, if I'm talking about the rare stuff, if you know something rare, put it in the comments. But yeah, I would, and if it looks like that there's enough interest, I might do a poll, and then we might pick something and try it. Okay. So until then, this is Mntdewmania, and the sun's going down here on 1.181, the original Hillbilly Seed, and I guess I'll catch you guys later. For right now, I'm so out of here. Bye, guys.